Most people with diabetes are told to avoid any sweet foods, especially fruits, for fear of spiking their blood sugar levels. But what if I told you that 2 surprisingly sweet fruits are not only safe, but also doctor-approved? New studies reveal that these fruits can help stabilize blood sugar levels and even prevent sudden spikes. They're affordable, easy to find, and taste just as sweet as the ones you've been avoiding. That's why more and more doctors are recommending them to their patients. And today, I'll show you exactly what they are and why they work for your body, not against it. Leave a like so more diabetic patients can find this video too. Now you can join our channel's exclusive group. As a super member, you get priority responses. I'm notified and reply to you first, but if I were you, I'd go further. As a loyal member, you also get early access to videos before anyone else. Stay one step ahead and enjoy exclusive content firsthand. Don't miss out. Click now and become a member. Let me ask you something. Have you ever felt that strong craving for something sweet, but then stopped yourself because you were afraid of your blood sugar going up? That moment of wanting but holding back can feel so discouraging. Many people with diabetes share that same struggle every day, and one of the first fruits that comes to mind when craving something sweet is the strawberry. Bright red, juicy, and tempting, but often unfairly avoided. Today I want to show you how strawberries can be a gentle, safe, and even helpful choice for your body. Strawberries have a natural sweetness that feels satisfying without overwhelming your system. Instead of causing sudden ups and downs, they provide a calm kind of sweetness that many people don't expect. Imagine sitting outside on a warm afternoon with a small bowl of fresh strawberries, sweet, refreshing, and still friendly to your health. Doesn't that sound comforting? It's a way to enjoy flavor without fear, and that's powerful for someone living with diabetes. One of the best things about strawberries is how light they are on the stomach. Many people say heavy desserts make them feel bloated or uncomfortable afterward, but strawberries don't do that. They leave you feeling refreshed instead of weighed down. And when you deal with daily aches like joint stiffness or back pain, that lightness really matters. You want food that makes you feel better, not worse. And strawberries are one of those rare sweet foods that can bring relief instead of discomfort. Think about those days when your knees feel sore, especially after walking or climbing stairs. Eating strawberries regularly can be part of a simple way to support your body through those aches. They hydrate you, they refresh you, and they're easy to prepare. You don't need fancy recipes to enjoy them. Just a handful washed and ready to eat can lift your mood and ease your day. And sometimes it's those little things that make life feel brighter and easier. A simple tip I love is slicing strawberries and adding them to a glass of water. Suddenly, plain water becomes a refreshing, slightly sweet drink. For those who get bored of drinking plain water, this little trick can make it more enjoyable while also being healthy. And if you've ever felt like water tastes bland, try it with strawberries. It's so simple yet so pleasant. Would you try that tomorrow morning? Write the word strawberry in the comments if you'd like to try this little idea. Many older adults also struggle with digestion, feeling heavy or uncomfortable after meals. Strawberries are gentle on digestion and can help you feel light again. Imagine having a small bowl of strawberries after lunch instead of a heavy dessert. It feels like a treat, but one that leaves you comfortable instead of tired. That's a gift for your body, and your stomach will thank you for it. It's not just about taste, it's about how you feel afterward. Another beautiful way to enjoy strawberries is in the morning with oatmeal. Imagine a warm bowl of oats, topped with fresh sliced strawberries, and maybe a sprinkle of cinnamon. The warm and the sweet together make such a comforting breakfast. It keeps you full, it keeps you steady, and it starts your day with energy. No sugar-laden cereals, no complicated recipes, just simple, cozy food you can count on. Strawberries also help when you're feeling those everyday little headaches that sometimes come out of nowhere. Instead of grabbing a processed snack, having a few strawberries can hydrate you and give your body the refreshment it needs. It's like a gentle relief for those nagging pains. Have you ever noticed that sometimes what we eat or drink can make those headaches worse? Strawberries are the opposite. They can help bring a little calm. For those who enjoy sharing food with family, strawberries are such a lovely option. Picture sitting at the table with your grandkids, enjoying a bowl of strawberries together. You don't have to say no when they ask if you want some fruit. You can join in with them, knowing that this choice is safe and even recommended. Food is not just about health, it's about connection. And strawberries allow you to stay connected without worry. Sometimes, people think managing diabetes means giving up sweetness completely, but strawberries prove that's not true. You can have sweetness in your life without guilt, without fear, and without harm. Doesn't that feel like a relief? To know there's a fruit so sweet, yet so kind to your body. That's why I love talking about strawberries. They're not just food, they're a reminder that balance is possible. And I want to hear from you. Have you ever tried replacing a sugary dessert with strawberries? How did it make you feel? Share your experience in the comments, because your story might inspire someone else who is looking for hope. Here, your words matter, and you never know who you might encourage by telling your truth. Strawberries also help with energy in the afternoons. Instead of grabbing a cookie or a piece of candy that makes you feel sluggish later, try strawberries. They give you a little pick-me-up without the crash. Imagine being able to keep moving through your day without feeling weighed down by sugar. That's the kind of energy that really makes a difference as the years go by. They're also perfect for the summertime. On hot days when your body already feels tired and achy, strawberries bring freshness. A chilled bowl of strawberries straight from the fridge can feel like such a treat. It's cool, sweet and hydrating. Instead of reaching for soda or processed snacks, this is a way to satisfy your cravings and care for your body at the same time. You can even freeze them and enjoy them as a cold snack. Frozen strawberries are wonderful on a warm afternoon. They melt slowly in your mouth, releasing their natural sweetness bit by bit. It feels almost like candy, but it's so much healthier. It's one of the easiest ways to have a treat without hurting your health. Would you like to try frozen strawberries this week? Let me know in the comments if that sounds good to you. Many older people also deal with swelling in their hands or feet. Strawberries can be part of a diet that helps keep your body feeling lighter. They refresh and hydrate, which can help reduce some of that discomfort. Imagine sitting back after a walk with a cool bowl of strawberries. Instead of reaching for something salty or heavy, you're giving your body what it truly needs. That's a small act of care you can give yourself every day. Even if you don't like to cook much, strawberries make life easy. No peeling, no complicated steps, just wash and enjoy. That's the beauty of them. You can have them ready in a few minutes, and they fit into any part of your day. Whether it's breakfast, a midday snack, or even something light before bed, strawberries are always a gentle choice. Sometimes people feel isolated with diabetes, thinking their food choices are limited, but strawberries can break that feeling. They're a fruit you can enjoy confidently, knowing doctors approve of them. Doesn't it feel good to know that you don't always have to say no? That you can sit at the table, enjoy a sweet fruit, and feel like everyone else? That's freedom. And it's worth celebrating. I love the idea of making a small strawberry parfait. Just layer strawberries with a little plain yogurt and maybe a sprinkle of oats or nuts. It feels like something special, almost like dessert, but it's still simple and safe. You can enjoy it at the end of the day, maybe while watching your favorite show, feeling satisfied without guilt. Strawberries are also great for calming cravings. You know those moments when you really want something sweet at night? Instead of reaching for cookies or cake, a small bowl of strawberries can calm that desire. You'll notice how your body feels better afterward, and that's a reward worth remembering. It's proof that small choices really add up, and you don't need to eat a huge amount. Even a few strawberries can bring that sweet satisfaction. It's not about overindulging, it's about finding balance. And that's exactly what strawberries can teach us. They remind us that sweetness can be safe and pleasure can be healthy. That's something we all need to hear, especially when living with diabetes. Another thing I love about strawberries is how versatile they are. You can add them to smoothies, salads, yogurt, or just eat them fresh. They fit into any lifestyle, and they don't require special shopping trips. Most stores have them, and they're usually affordable. That means you can keep them in your fridge and enjoy them whenever you'd like. Have you ever tried adding strawberries to a salad? It might sound unusual, but the mix of sweet and savory can be delicious. Spinach, walnuts, and sliced strawberries make a simple, colorful salad that feels fancy, but it's really easy to make. It's something you could even serve if friends come over, and they'd be impressed by how fresh and tasty it is. Strawberries can even be enjoyed with something as simple as toast. Spread a thin layer of natural peanut butter on whole grain bread, then add sliced strawberries on top. It's filling, comforting, and sweet without being heavy. That's a snack that feels indulgent, but is still gentle on your body. When it comes to aches and pains, strawberries can bring comfort through their freshness. Eating them feels like a cool breeze on a warm day, a little relief for both body and mind. Sometimes the simplest foods are the ones that give the most peace. And strawberries are one of those foods. They bring calm where other sweets bring chaos. For anyone who feels like they've lost joy in food because of diabetes, strawberries bring it back. They remind you that you can still have sweetness, you can still smile, and you can still enjoy the simple pleasures of life. Isn't that worth holding on to? So the next time you see those bright red strawberries at the grocery store, don't pass them by. Remember what we talked about today. Remember how they can bring sweetness without harm, relief without guilt, and comfort without worry. Let them remind you that food can still be joyful, and let strawberries be one of the ways you give yourself that gift each day. Did you know that many dishes that seem healthy for diabetics can actually be dangerous? Discover the recipes that really work. Stop feeling limited or insecure in the kitchen. My book brings together delicious and easy recipes specially created to keep your blood sugar under control and add more flavor to your life. I've already helped thousands of diabetics eat better, feel happier, and achieve a lighter life with my book. Every recipe has been tested and approved by those who understand the needs of people living with diabetes. Click the link in the first comment of this video now and get immediate access to the book that will transform your meals today. Grapes are one of those fruits that bring back so many memories. Maybe you remember picking them up at the grocery store with your kids, or even enjoying them at a picnic on a sunny afternoon. They're small, easy to grab, and so sweet that it almost feels like candy. But here's the surprise. Grapes, when eaten in the right portions, can actually be part of a healthy day, even for someone with diabetes. Doesn't that feel reassuring? Many people fear grapes because they seem too sweet, too tempting. But the truth is, enjoying a handful can give you pleasure without the guilt. It's not about avoiding sweetness, it's about choosing it wisely. Grapes can offer that gentle sweetness your taste buds crave without overwhelming your body. Imagine sitting down with a small bowl, letting them burst in your mouth, cool and refreshing. It's a joy you don't have to deny yourself. One thing that makes grapes so special is how hydrating they are. Many older adults struggle with feeling dry, sometimes even dizzy or tired, without realizing it's connected to dehydration. Grapes are full of natural water, and that simple act of eating them helps refresh your body. It's like a little drink of water with every bite. And on days when your joints ache or your legs feel heavy, that hydration matters more than you think. Think about those hot afternoons when your energy feels drained. Instead of grabbing soda or a sugary snack, a handful of grapes can give you the pick-me-up you need. They cool you down, they taste sweet, and they leave you feeling lighter. Doesn't that sound like a better choice? Small, easy, and satisfying, grapes can be your natural afternoon refreshment. For digestion, grapes are gentle too. Many people struggle with feeling uncomfortable after meals, and heavy foods can make that worse. Grapes, on the other hand, are light and kind to your stomach. Eating a few after lunch feels like a treat, but it doesn't leave you with that heavy feeling. They're easy on the body, and that makes them a safe and enjoyable choice. I know many people deal with swelling in their feet or hands, and that can make everyday tasks frustrating. Grapes, because they are refreshing and full of water, can help your body feel a little lighter. They may not solve everything, but they add comfort to your daily life. And when you're living with discomfort, even small reliefs are worth holding on to. Grapes are also so versatile. You can enjoy them fresh, frozen, or even added to simple recipes. Have you ever tried freezing grapes? It turns them into a naturally sweet frozen snack that feels like candy on a summer day. They melt slowly in your mouth, keeping you cool and satisfied. If you've never tried it, write the word grape in the comments. I'd love to know if you'd give that a try. Another easy idea is tossing a few grapes into a salad. A simple bowl of lettuce, cucumber, maybe some chicken, and a handful of grapes turns into a refreshing meal. That mix of savory and sweet makes it special. It's simple, but it feels like something you'd order at a nice cafe. And isn't it nice to enjoy food that feels both healthy and indulgent at the same time? Many people also deal with constant cravings for desserts at night. Grapes can be the perfect answer. Instead of reaching for cookies or pie, a small bowl of grapes can satisfy that craving. The natural sweetness calms your desire for sugar, but you'll notice your body feels better afterward. It's one of those small swaps that can make a big difference over time. For breakfast, grapes can also add a touch of joy. Imagine a bowl of plain yogurt with a few grapes sliced on top. It's light, refreshing, and feels like a treat. Or maybe alongside your oatmeal, adding color and flavor to a simple meal. These are easy ways to bring variety to your mornings without needing complicated recipes. Have you ever noticed how eating grapes feels comforting in its own way? The way they pop in your mouth, the refreshing taste. It can lift your mood in an instant. Food is not just about nutrients, it's about feelings, and grapes bring a feeling of calm and happiness, which is just as important as anything else. On days when you feel tired or achy, grapes can give you a little comfort. Instead of something heavy or greasy, their freshness helps lighten your mood. Picture yourself sitting in your favorite chair, a small bowl of grapes in your hands, relaxing after a long day. That little moment of sweetness can make the whole day feel better. Sometimes diabetes can make people feel isolated, like they have to live with endless restrictions. But grapes remind you that you can still enjoy sweetness in your life. You don't always have to say no. Doesn't that feel freeing? To know there are still fruits you can say yes to and enjoy them without fear. That's the kind of hope we all need. Another beautiful way to enjoy grapes is by mixing them with a few nuts. A small handful of grapes and some almonds or walnuts make a snack that is both filling and satisfying. The crunch of the nuts and the burst of sweetness from the grapes go perfectly together. It's simple, quick, and something you can enjoy at any time of the day. Grapes can also bring relief on days when your body feels stiff. Their lightness helps refresh your system when heavy foods only make it worse. Think of them as a gentle touch, something that supports your body instead of weighing it down. Sometimes that's exactly what you need when your energy feels low and your body feels sore. Many people don't realize how comforting grapes can be for the mind as well. Sitting down with a small bowl can bring back memories of family gatherings, summer picnics, or even just simple moments at home. Those memories carry warmth, and eating grapes can make you feel connected to those happy times again. Food has a way of doing that, and grapes are perfect for it. You might also enjoy grapes blended into a smoothie. A simple mix of grapes, plain yogurt, and a little ice can turn into a refreshing drink. It's sweet, creamy, and satisfying without being too heavy. Imagine sipping that on a warm morning, feeling refreshed and ready for the day. Doesn't that sound good? For those who enjoy sharing food, grapes are one of the easiest things to serve. Whether it's with family or friends, just rinsing a bunch and placing it in a bowl makes everyone happy. They're a fruit that people of all ages enjoy, from kids to grandparents, and being able to share the same food as your loved ones makes life feel more connected. Sometimes people ask if it's possible to still enjoy life's little pleasures with diabetes. Grapes are the answer. Yes, you can. They show that you don't have to live in fear of sweetness. Instead, you can enjoy it in balance, in small ways that bring joy without harm. Isn't that a wonderful reminder? Grapes are also perfect when you're on the go. Put a small bag in your purse or carry them in a container, and you've got a snack ready anytime. Instead of stopping for something unhealthy, you have your sweet option right there with you. It makes life easier, especially on busy days when you don't have time to think much about food. Have you ever shared grapes with your grandchildren? Kids love them, and when you can join in, it creates such a special bond. Sitting together, laughing, eating grapes, it's simple but unforgettable. Food brings people closer, and with grapes, you never have to sit out or feel left behind. Another idea is to roast grapes in the oven for a few minutes. It might sound unusual, but it makes them sweeter and almost jam-like. You can then put them on top of a piece of toast with a bit of cheese for a warm, cozy snack. It's something small but feels special, and it gives you another way to enjoy grapes differently. When it comes to evening cravings, grapes can be a lifesaver. Instead of ice cream or candy, try a bowl of chilled grapes. They refresh you, they satisfy you, and they don't leave you with that heavy feeling. It's one of the simplest ways to take care of yourself while still enjoying sweetness. Food should make you feel comforted, not restricted. Grapes give you that comfort. They remind you that you can still enjoy flavor, still feel joy, and still share moments with others. They're proof that small fruits can bring big happiness. So the next time you're at the store and see grapes on the shelf, remember what we talked about today. Think of how they can refresh you, comfort you, and bring back sweetness without fear. Pick up a bunch and let them remind you that food can still be joyful, even while living with diabetes. Grapes are not just fruit, they're little treasures that bring both health and happiness to your days. Before you go, I don't want you to miss what I've prepared for you next. I've left another video right here on the screen, and it's all about how to eat better with diabetes. But let me warn you, this is not the kind of information you usually hear. In that video, I'll show you which foods most people think are safe, but can secretly make your blood sugar harder to control. And even more important, you'll see which simple foods can actually make your daily meals lighter, easier, and more enjoyable. If you've ever wondered why some days your numbers seem out of control no matter what you do, the answer may be in the foods you're choosing without even realizing it. And that's exactly what you'll discover in the next video. I don't want you to miss this, because one small change in the way you eat could save you from years of frustration. So don't wait. Click on that video right now and find out what you've been missing. See you there.